Welcome to another video on Japanese snacks and candies. I hope you find it interesting and fun. Today we're going to be reviewing 8 snacks, candies, and a drink from Japan, beginning with sweet and hot chicken flavored chips. The bag looked very interesting, so I thought I would give it a go, and the chicken on the picture looks absolutely delicious, and sweet and hot is definitely a really good combination of flavor. This is the chips inside of the bag. There's not that many. Most of the pack is basically just air. When we give this chip a closer look, we can see that there is quite a lot of seasoning on it. This actually tastes quite a lot like mustard, and it tastes and smells really sweet as well. Definitely tastes super meaty too. It is quite spicy. Spiciness wise, 1 to 10, that would be maybe a 4. Surprisingly not the weakest chips, despite the packaging does not look that spicy, but the flavor is really good. Not sure what that is, but it looks like an interesting waffle chocolate stick. It feels super light, and it says that it's new. It actually broke in half inside of the package, so it'll be way easier to pull it out. But the inside kind of looks like a rice cracker. It looks like it has a lot of air inside, and it's super light. The chocolate coating on top of it is really strange, and also has some bits of potentially a peanut. It tastes like extremely light rice cracker. You just sink your teeth into it and it instantly falls apart. The layer of chocolate is extremely thin on the outside, and it doesn't taste like sweet chocolate. It tastes more like a dark chocolate. It tastes more like a healthy snack rather than unhealthy, and the flavor is more bitter rather than sweet. Knowing how much Japan is obsessed with sweet potato, I have found sweet potato candy. This is supposed to be panda-shaped little faces that's supposed to taste like sweet potato. I really like the design of this bag. It looks very cute. This bag has a ziplock on top, and these faces actually surprisingly big. Okay, so we have two sides. One side has chocolate and a different face on every single cookie too. The other side has a cookie that is identical. It smells and tastes a lot like caramelized sweet potato. It is actually quite nice. I have tried sweet potato candies in a previous review on Japanese snacks, but they were not as nice as these ones. These are really good. The chocolate is very creamy and the cookie adds very nice crunch to it. Now let's try our drink. This is strawberry and milk drink. Oh, it looks very creamy. The drink is very pastel pink, looks very nice. It's really good. It tastes a lot like strawberry milk. I love it very much. The flavor is very smooth and quite light, but it tastes extremely sweet. Definitely has a lot of sugar in it. This kind of reminds me of the strawberry cream Chupa Chup chocolate chips cookies. They look really cool. Look at that. In each bag we have 3 cookies, and there's 3 of these bags inside of the box. Let's look at this cookie close up. It feels very hard, and the chocolate chips are baked into it. It has a really nice flavor, but it tastes like a whole grain cookie. And the chocolate chips, they don't taste like your standard milk chocolate chips. They taste more like a dark chocolate chips. Despite how hard they feel, when you bite into them, they're actually very soft. These cookies are a very pleasant surprise, and they would go very well with milk. Juicy beef and original sauce barbecue flavor. These potentially are corn chips, at least they're in the shape of the corn chips. The packaging looks self-explanatory. We're seeing what's going to be on the inside of the pack, and we're seeing the flavor displayed over here. These chips are actually quite big. I expected they'll be way smaller. It smells a lot like beef just from opening the pack, and I haven't even tasted it. Flavor actually surprised me because it smells a lot like beef, but you can't actually taste it that significantly. Most of the other products I've heavily coated with flavoring, where this one is more on the light side. So does it taste like this flavor displayed over here? Yes, it does, but it's extremely light. In the flavor, you occasionally get the burst of a very juicy beef. It's quite enjoyable. Assorted matcha chocolates, mini beef. What we can see here is that there'll be various matcha chocolates, starting from 2% matcha and ending with 8% matcha. So it goes from the light color towards the dark, and it's supposed to all taste very different like matcha. Out of this entire video, this snack was the most expensive one. It was $12 for this bag. Let's hope that it's worth it. On the inside we have little bags. There's 3 of each candy on the inside of this bag. Let's unwrap the 2%. To my surprise, this candy is very big. It's more like a chocolate piece, and it has letter B on top. You definitely can see matcha colors going from the lightest to the darkest, as displayed on this picture over here. And now let's try this 2% one. It does taste quite a lot like matcha, surprisingly, despite the fact that half of it is just a plain milk chocolate. And now let's take a very sharp turn and go for the 8%. In the initial bite, you can't really tell the difference. They just absolutely taste the same. But when the time passing and you're chewing it more, you can feel the bitterness of the matcha in this one. As I love matcha, I definitely enjoy both of them, but I like more this one over here. It tastes way stronger like matcha and way less like chocolate. Potato chips with a seaweed salt flavor. And look at the shape of them, it looks really cool. I know it's from the big brand Tohato. They make really good potato chips. Inside there is not that many of them, and they look very skinny. I expected based on this bag they'll be way thicker, but they're actually quite thin if you look at this one. They do have a lot of spices on top of them, quite a few green seasonings that's supposed to be a seaweed flavor, and I really like the shape of it. This smells like a standard potato chip. It crunches quite well, but I honestly cannot taste seaweed at all. I taste a lot of butter and some dill, but I would never be able to tell that this is seaweed flavored. I love seaweed flavoring and I get snacks with seaweed flavoring quite a lot, but this one is a little bit disappointing. The flavor of this snack is exceptional, don't get me wrong, but it does not taste like what it states on the bag. Despite the fact that the flavor is not what it's been assigned, the buttery potato with dill is something that is absolutely exceptionally good. I definitely would get this snack again, it's very nice. Today I have done quite a decent variety of snacks. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next video.